These cases reveal a concerning trend of digital surveillance, reaching far beyond the individuals directly involved in criminal activities. With such a wide net cast, what does this mean for our privacy? This is the question that is currently echoing through the digital world. The recent developments have sparked a heated debate about privacy rights, and rightly so. The request for such a vast amount of data from Google by US federal authorities raises serious concerns about the potential infringement of privacy rights. Privacy experts have expressed alarm over this situation. They argue that such broad data requests are unreasonable and could potentially violate the Fourth Amendment of the US Constitution. This amendment protects citizens against unreasonable searches and seizures, requiring any warrant to be judicially sanctioned and supported by probable cause. This principle is a cornerstone of American civil liberties, and its potential violation is a cause for concern. In this context, we must discuss the concept of digital dragnets. A dragnet, in traditional terms, refers to a system of coordinated measures for apprehending criminals or suspects. However, when applied to the digital world, this term takes on a new, more concerning connotation. A digital dragnet involves casting a wide net to collect data, not just from suspects, but also potentially from thousands, if not millions, of innocent bystanders. In our case, this means viewers of certain YouTube videos who may have no connection whatsoever to the crimes being investigated. One might argue that if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear, but this perspective oversimplifies the issue. Privacy is not about hiding wrongdoing. It's about the right to control personal information. It's about the freedom to express oneself, to associate, and to assemble without fear of being monitored or recorded. It's about the inherent dignity that comes with being a human being. Furthermore, there is the issue of potential misuse of the data collected. Once the information is out there, it's nearly impossible to control where it goes or how it's used. This could lead to a variety of unwelcome scenarios, from identity theft to harassment and discrimination. It's a slippery slope, and one that has many privacy advocates deeply concerned. In the digital age, data is power. It's a valuable commodity, and as such, it should be treated with respect. It's crucial that we strike a balance between the need for law enforcement to investigate and prevent crime and the fundamental right to privacy. This is not an easy task, but it is a necessary one. So we find ourselves at a crossroads. On one hand, we have the necessity of law enforcement to protect society and maintain order. On the other, we have the fundamental human right to privacy. These recent developments force us to ask ourselves, where do we draw the line? How much of our privacy are we willing to sacrifice for the sake of security? Is our right to privacy being compromised in the name of law enforcement? It's a question that we, as a society, need to address. We need to have these conversations, to question, to challenge, and to demand transparency. Because in the end, it's not just about privacy, it's about freedom. So where does this leave us in the grand scheme of digital privacy? In an age where technology is an integral part of our lives, the balance between law enforcement's need for information and individual privacy rights has become increasingly complex. The recent requests from federal US authorities to Google highlight this complexity. They asked for user data of those who watched specific YouTube videos, including names, addresses, telephone numbers, and even IP addresses for users not logged in. Two cases stand out: a money laundering investigation linked to Bitcoin and a bomb threat incident where law enforcement's action was broadcasted live on YouTube. In both instances, the videos in question were public, amassing tens of thousands of views. The question that arises is, should all these viewers, most likely innocent bystanders, have their data handed over to authorities? This is a clear example of a digital dragnet, a sweeping data request that privacy experts argue is unreasonable and goes against the Fourth Amendment. It's a fine line to walk, definitely. On one hand, we have the need for law enforcement to protect and serve. On the other, we have the individual's right to privacy. As technology continues to evolve, so too does the debate on privacy. It's a dialogue that needs our attention now more than ever. The future might just be a world of digital surveillance where our every move online could potentially be scrutinized. Are we ready for that?